Welcome back to Canes TV. I'm Riley Tankersley.
And I'm Rhett Hart.
Today is Friday, February 27th, and let's start with a few quick announcements. Today for lunch we are having spaghetti, salad, corn, fruit, and juice.
This month is National CTAE Month. CTAE stands for Career, Technical, and Agricultural Education.
CTAE helps students prepare for the next step after high school and provides them with career skills.
We hit the halls to find out more about our pathways.
This is the Early Childhood Education Pathway. We have just finished our unit on newborn and infant development, and as part of that unit we have made egg babies, which is a project that the students really enjoy, where we take eggs and make them into their very own babies. I'm going to let them tell you a little bit about their babies, but essentially they've had to budget for them, they have had to create schedules for them and developmentally appropriate activities for them and bring their babies to life, and they'll tell you about having to take those babies everywhere with them and all that they've had to do this week.
So this is Eugene, this is Walter. They went to the basketball game with me last night, and I took them on a walk earlier this week.
Wipes and diapers were really expensive, and I spent $100 on diapers and wipes.
So, who are we with today?
Bryce.
Kyle. Gabe.
Okay, so what are you involved in right now in this class right now?
Ag.
Horticulture.
Natural resource.
Okay, so what are you doing in the class right now?
You said what we're doing in the class right now? Oh, learning new things. About the plants and stuff. Resource.
Okay. We're learning about like the different kind of plants that we have, and what their names are, and the soil, and that's just everything else.
We're learning about we sometimes go into the greenhouse and grow our own plants and check on the rabbits out there.
Okay, thank y'all.
Yes, today my students are working on an escape room. They just finished, and so we're finishing up Unit 2, which was over the internet. So it talked about the different layers of the internet, of how the cables are connected, and then it goes on up to how the data goes from one device to another device. So they had an escape room today so they can review for their exam that's coming up next week.
One person that I would love to interview if I was to go back in time is Kobe Bryant, because I want to know what gave him that mentality, because I really want to interview him because he's a legend in the basketball game, and I just admire his game and how hard he went when he was playing basketball.
If I had the opportunity to interview anyone from the past, it would be Rosa Parks. And I say Rosa Parks because specifically she was brave and she stood up for what she believed, knowing what was going on back then and there and what could have possibly happened and what could have been the consequences. I would have asked her what gave her the bravery to do what she did and how to be brave myself.
I would choose Malcolm X because he was a powerful and fearless leader who stood up for Black rights, pride, and justice. He wasn't afraid to speak the truth, and his powerful words still inspire people today.
Jackie Robinson, because he made it able for Black people to play with white people in sports. He was the first Black African American to play the game of baseball with other people.
So if I could go back in time and interview somebody, I'd probably pick Muhammad Ali. I think overall he was a great fighter, but more importantly, he was a poet. He had a way with words. I think it'd be a really interesting conversation.
If I had to go back in time and interview somebody, it would probably be Martin Luther King. He was just very motivational, and I liked the way he was really outspoken.
That's it.
One person I wish I could interview is Jordan Burroughs because he's a multi-time Olympics champion and he's motivated a lot of people to wrestle.
One person I would like to go back and interview was Jesse Owens. I think that he was a really amazing runner and he was just very inspirational.
Congratulations to both of our Canes basketball teams for making it to the state playoffs this week, and a big congratulations goes to our boys who took down the Thomasville Bulldogs last Friday to bring the region championship title back to Fitzgerald for the first time in 37 years.
Wednesday, the state playoff games were held for both boys and the girls. The girls faced Temple and the boys faced Ace Charter. On Tuesday, tennis was at home with their first win versus Bacon, and soccer was on the road to Chris County. They fell short 6-0, and the girls won 2-1.
That's all we have for you this week. Have a great weekend, and as always,
Go Canes!